Whenever you are ready.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Kyle Webb, and with me are my associates, Harold Quesada and Diep Lee. Today we'll be talking to you about continuing your professional development as well as continuing your education in your particular fields. Our learning objectives for today are going to list benefits for continuing your development. We have a redacted enrichment element. Then we have some continuing professional development pipelines, as well as another redacted element.
So one of the first few things that you get from continuing your education after getting a bachelor's degree is you boost your potential earnings. So there was a study that actually showed that you can get up to $655,000 throughout your whole career with extra. It'll also help you update your skills and learn new ones. So that'll make you more competitive if you want to go higher up. And then also it helps enhance your health. The more you use your brain, it actually increases your lifespan by 23%. Just as it's like when you work out, you're working on your brain. So it just helps keeping it healthy, keeping it going, and also helps improve your memory the more you use your brain.
The third one would be create the opportunity. So the continue education gives you more skill and wider knowledge. So you have easier for you to get in the social engagement, which is in the company they usually have the open discussion, so it's easier, you more skills, so easier for you to get in that discussion. And higher skill, having a higher skill, so give you more job opportunity to get in the company. And continue education gives you qualitative skill that is made in classroom or on online course. And the qualitative attitude go along with you to build relationship between you and coworker and manager. And this is the fifth one presented by Cal.
Now, in addition, by continuing your education, continuing your development, you will gain an increased awareness. To some degree, this is so you can keep abreast of your standards. I know our IT folks in the back, for instance, technology is constantly changing, and the standards that go with it are constantly going to be changing, and you have to keep to date on there, or you're going to be as obsolete as a 3.5-inch floppy. For you also, as you gain new skills, it gives you a new perception on the world and the work as you see it. As it was told to me once, accounting is the language of business. So you might be in a completely different field. Let's say, what's a good example here? Finance. Let's say you're in finance. You're obviously going to still need to be able to speak to accounting, like particularly with the books, with crediting, with debiting. Maybe not at first, but as you go along, get higher up, you're going to be management. You're going to need to know how to speak in that kind of term. Otherwise, again, you're going to kind of fall to the wayside and other people will get promoted ahead of you. As well as driving your curiosity. So increasing your cross-discipline learning will obviously still grant you such as your increased awareness. It also promotes a questioning attitude, which having that questioning attitude is very important in any industry with any skill. If someone's doing something, you need to know about it, go ahead and question it. If you're not sure if someone's doing something right, you need to have that questioning attitude to make sure that there's within standards, that you're within regulations, that you're within safety parameters.
I think here we would have an element right here.
There is an element that has been currently redacted, so that we'll have increased pop in our final presentation.
So one of the examples that would show you can increase how much you make is internal auditing. So basically for an internal audit, you're basically just making sure the company is running pretty well on the inside, making sure there's no fraud going on. So whenever you begin, you don't really need, you just need a bachelor's degree, and usually you're making around $55K a year, and you're just doing the regular paperwork that you'd be doing. Then when you become a senior level, you still just need a bachelor's, but that's just with more experience and time of working there. usually you can make around like 75K. But once you want to become manager level, you have to be pursuing a master's degree or already have the master's degree, and that would increase your salary up to 97,000. But then if you also want to become the chief executive, for that you would have to have a master's and also be getting the certificate of internal auditing, or also get the fraud examiner one, and that would increase your salary to 156K.
So another hire for accounting is the CPA. So what is the CPA stand for? It's Certified Public Accounting. And why they pick the CPA? Because the CPA is the first financial advisor to help individual, business, and other organization for you to reach their financial goals. And how to get the CPA license? So you have to complete at least 150 semester hours, which is bachelor degree, but in real life that you have to get in the master degree. And so after 150 semester hours, so you can apply for CPA exam, and you have to pass 4 exams. After that, you have to take the 4 hours ethics course that's approved by state, is required for certificate. And after that, you have to apply for the accounting position. It have to be 2,000 hours working, which is take 1 to 2 years. When to finish the accounting position, so now congratulations, you can apply for CPA license. That's the step to get that. Okay, the next one will be.
All right. So, as another example within my own field, actuarial work, there are basically 3 ways that you continue to develop professionally. You'll note that none of these are formalized education. There are exams that are done by the 2 actuarial societies. You can get an association and you can get a fellowship. For the exams, there are multiple different paths, but the first 3 are always the same: probability, financial mathematics, and investment and financial markets. There are 9 to 10 exams in total, and each exam fairly dramatically boosts the amount you can demand for your services by about $3,000 each. With 10 exams, that's a pretty decent chunk of change. For your associateship, depending on which society you're going into, you can either go into the, I'm blanking on what that was. Well, I'm bad with acronyms, but the casualty side of society has 6 exams required before you can get an associateship. The Society of becoming an associate at the Society of Actuaries requires 7. You as well have to have some of your validation by educational experience, which is the single bit of it that is formalized education. There are also online components, and by getting your associateship, you can demand $10,000 to $15,000 a year extra at even only 1 year of experience. I mean, I don't know about you, but that sounds pretty good to me. And that's on top of each exam's boost. For a fellowship, there are further exams. For the casualty side, you have 3 further exams, and for the Society of Actuaries, it's either 3 or 4, as well as some learning modules and a seminar. And that gives you, again, another $10,000 to $15,000 that you can demand on your salary. All right. We would have one last enrichment event here, but we are again skipping it for additional pop on the final presentation. But these are what we went over today: the benefits of continued development, the redacted enrichment elements, as well as the pipeline examples that we're giving. So thank you for your time, and remember, never stop learning.